My name is Howard Neukrug. I'm the Director of the Office of Watersheds for the Philadelphia Water Department. I'd like to welcome you here to the 2008 Urban Watersheds Revitalization Conference. We're talking specifically here about green streets, and we're going to find out, first of all, what a green street is. I bet you that everyone in this room probably has a different vision of what that is. This is really exciting for me because I'm looking around this room and I see so many old friends and people that I've been working with over the years, and so many new folks, which is really exciting to see you all here, and thank you all for coming. Yes, there is a parade today. I was going to try to keep that from you, but we are going to continue with our agenda, and I hope that most of you will be able to stick around, and those who can't will leave quietly and then even come back because you want to hear more. I'd like to thank our partners today. Certainly the Pennsylvania Horticultural Society, who's certainly done a lot of work with us here, Community College of Philadelphia for hosting us at this site, and a number of other organizations, American Water Resources Association, Montgomery County Conservation District, Peck, Temple University, Villanova University, Drexel University, and Philadelphia University. So thank you all to our partners and our sponsors for this event. When you've put things like this together, it's taken a lot of work. I would like to just make sure I mentioned Tiffany and Stephanie and Darlene as three people who've really put in a life's work into making sure this happens. So thank you guys. In acknowledgement that we are going to have some council people here today, or people from their offices. We got responses from Donna Reed Miller, Curtis Jones, and Brian O'Neill, and thank you all for coming. And certainly, as we look forward, as the Philadelphia Water Department looks forward to our partnerships in this area of green streets, we're looking at the new Mayor's Office of Transportation Utilities and working together with them and the Streets Department and City Planning and PennDOT and DVRPC and all the engineering and planners that are here, both working in the private sector and the public sector. So I'm really happy to see you all here. Why water? Why Philadelphia Water? Why are we here? Why are we doing green streets? And quite frankly, it's because every time it rains, the water in our streets ends up in our rivers. And sometimes it ends up in our rivers fairly polluted. And we need to stop that. And we're looking at a couple of options right now to stop that. And the first one is to build bigger and better sewers. Bigger tunnels, bigger tanks, things underground that are going to cost a lot of money and will prevent that water from the streets from getting into our streams and rivers. But we have another scheme that we're thinking about now, and that's really looking at how can we stop the water from getting into the sewer in the first place. And to do that, we're looking at a whole bunch of strategies. We're looking at homes and green homes. We're looking at schools and green schoolyards. We're looking at businesses and commerce, landowners, and a whole flurry of folks to see what can we do, and can we achieve this goal, this imaginary goal of capturing the first inch of stormwater, greening the entire city of Philadelphia, and do that for 100% of the current impervious cover. If we were to do that, we'd have a completely different city. We're not looking to do that tomorrow. We're looking to do that over a period of 30, 35, 40 years. How do we start to change and make the city of Philadelphia a sustainable city and move it forward into the next generation and give something back? When we look at the impervious cover in the city of Philadelphia, we're really looking at streets. Streets is the big egg. It's 39% of the impervious cover in the city of Philadelphia are our streets. So when we look at this imaginary goal of greening the entire city of Philadelphia, we cannot forget about the streets. As a matter of fact, we have to achieve some pretty hefty goals. And our goal right now, what we're looking at, is 80%. 80% of all the streets in Philadelphia becoming green in the next 35 years. To do that, we're going to need a lot of partners and a lot of imagination and a lot of ideas and concepts and designs that don't exist today. So that's why we're here today. And what I call a green street is really what many of you might call a blue street, because all I really care about is the water piece. But as we start to combine that blue street with the ideas that the people who are interested in pedestrians and others who are interested in bicyclists and others who are interested in traffic calming and signage and having a tree in front of their house, increasing property values, and making the city more mass transit oriented, it all becomes more of a, from a blue street to a green street, from a green street to a, what I'm hearing is being called a complete street. So maybe by the end of today we'll have a good definition of what all that means, and working together figure out how we can leverage all our resources to make this complete street something that satisfies both the water department's needs and the needs of all the other stakeholders that are sitting in this room. Our first speaker today is Adam Crum, and he has a passion for livable streets. This is his bio. That's nice. That's nice. As an associate and transportation planner with Wallace Roberts and Todd, WRT, Adam focuses on how transportation decisions make or break urban places. He holds degrees in architecture, political science, and city planning. In Philadelphia, he has worked with neighborhood groups to complete street design guidelines. Recently, the South Street Bridge Coalition retained Crum and WRT to help improve pedestrian and bicycle aspects of the proposed new South Street Bridge. And for that, I am very thankful as a West Philadelphian coming into Philadelphia. Thank you for doing that. He teaches planning and architecture as an adjunct assistant professor at the University of Pennsylvania and Drexel University. And I'd like to bring Adam up